regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of really an incredibly impressive run. Only one loss here in the latter stages of the season. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And he returns this to the 22. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Yeah, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Hall again. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Jets at 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
From the 50, here's Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 13 yards. Here we go. First down.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll get it inside the 35. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Hall again on second down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and goal, Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Allen will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. 2nd and 10. Coleman, the man in motion right. From the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Motion man is Shakir. Allen going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get this down to the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's another Bills first down.
They'll run with Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Davis. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
And the Jets first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New York.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Hall again on 2nd down. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. On 4th down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Hall again on second down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
The Jets on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Fields. That is caught. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Here we go, Scott. Go.
Hall again. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Fields now to throw. This pass complete to Ruckert. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he...
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Jets drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it again.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Or maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Fields.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
He's going up top for Wilson.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is up to 18 now.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the man who spent the 2023 season with the 49ers, Sam Darnold. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jamar Chase. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Bengals are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is the former Bear, drafted by him back in 2019, David Montgomery. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 9. at the 25-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Now, a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now it's Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
They'll run with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of the football.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll give the Hall.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So that drive 7 plays in length.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Now Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it.
This taken in by Kincaid.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. Headed 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Pass on for the field goal. A 38-yard.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. And that is going to do it, folks. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he'll now surpass Eric Dickerson's all-time record of 2,105 yards rushing. In a single season, and the celebrations will begin, and he deserves them as he cements his place in NFL history. They'll run with Allen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jets, first down. First and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now Allen. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Offense.
All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal. But that time, they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And a completion to Wilson. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Now Fields. Now he'll touch. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
And here come the Bills.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
319!
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Brown it, you go.
To the air, Allen. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
It's a gain of 20.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
319. Where's that?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Where's that? Where's that?
On second and 10, Allen. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Motion man is Shakir.
At the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Shakir hauls it in. He's into the secondary.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And the Jets have got it. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
So the penalty there for a block in the back.
And that's when we normally see a blocker put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it. But this time, yes, you did.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again.
And a strong run there as he'll take this home.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Allen. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
And the Jets first down.
They'll run on first down. Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
That's another Jets.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Go.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Here we go.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Right.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, they finish off one of the best regular seasons of all time, 16-1, their final record.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title.
Meanwhile, for the Bills, they finish up the regular season with a mark.